This is Joe, and today I'll be reviewing Holystone's X300C FPV RC Quadcopter. Taking it out of the box, I've had a chance to play with it. Let me show you what you get. You get the Quadcopter, which also comes with a removable prop guard. It just pops right off like that, which is nice. Very nice and easy to take that off. So you also get a pair of shades with it, so you can see your phone when you have it in FPV mode. You get an illustrated instruction manual. They do a great job. I just want to show you real quick some of the things you get with this. Again, they go into great detail about lots of things. It's really well written, and you know, it's very helpful, especially on something like this. You get two 3.75 volt 25C 750 milliamp hour LiPo batteries. As such, you also get two little USB chargers in there. Careful, you need to plug these into your computer and not into a USB charger that you plug into the wall. They're only limited to half an amp. Holystone does sell a high-speed charger, which I recommend you purchase. That way you can charge multiple of these at the same time and charge them at a much faster rate. Also, you get a little Phillips screwdriver in there. You get 4 prop blades. What I've done is I've just provided a Ziploc bag so I can store all the components in it. I wish they did provide a bag that I could store all the pieces in, so you can see the instruction manual won't fit. Here's another one that came from another manufacturer. You can see how the bag is precisely the correct size for the instruction manual, and I have all my pieces in it stored nicely. So I do wish they provided a bag for that. And you also get the controller, which also has the mount for your smartphone. And there's lots of things about this controller. It does require 3 AA batteries in the back. Going back to the Quadcopter, it's real simple. You just open it up here and you slide the battery in and you connect it. I want to note right here, they do provide a nice deep space here for these cords when they bunch up. So it was very easy to get the battery in and out. Also, they provide a nice on and off switch at the top, so you don't have to worry about flipping the battery and stabilizing the gyros real quick and transmitter. What you do real quick is you just turn this on, you give it a few seconds, you go to your smartphone, you turn on the Wi-Fi, you find the Wi-Fi for this, you hit connect, then you go to the app which they tell you to download, and you hit monitor, and boom, you get the camera right here. Now let me tell you, I tried flying this FPV and I did not have the best results. And the reason I did not have the best results was because the Wi-Fi has a lag. And there's no way, when you're flying this thing around, lag equals crash. Lag equals lost quadcopter. Lag equals not a great way to fly this FPV. I flew this in an open field, And I mean, as soon as it cuts off, you get scared. You're wondering, oh, where's my Wi-Fi? So it is, you know, for the price point, it's a modest attempt at getting FPV flight. But what I found it much better at is, and you'll see this in a lot of lower quality quads, they'll just come with a camera and you just set the camera to take photos or video, but you don't know what the photos or video that you're going to get look like. With the FPV Quad, at least you can hover it just where you want it. You can snap pictures or take videos and record, and you can actually see in real time what you're taking pictures of and recording. So I suggest it's much better for people who want to use it for that application rather than FPV. If you want to go FPV, and again, I tried this and I haven't done FPV. This was my first attempt into it. But if you want to do FPV, I really recommend you go with the 5.8 gigahertz. You get the Fat Shark goggles, and you get a higher quality FPV system with much less lag, because the Wi-Fi did cut in and cut out, and that's a problem. That's a big problem, because one of those cut in and cut out could mean the difference between a lost quad or a wrecked quad. So again, take that to heart. I do want to mention Holy Stone has taken some of my previous comments and I guess some of the other comments from other users into account. They've made it very easy here to change the motor here. You take a Phillips screw, you can unscrew it right here, and basically this just pops off, and it's a little connector. It just connects, and so you don't have to, there's no soldering required or anything. So if one of these motors does burn out, it's very easy to just buy the arm and pop a new arm in and just connect it, and you're good to go. So they've taken that into account. They've given you a spare battery. Let me move on to the controller, because there's a lot to get through here. Controller's neat because it can be set up mode 1 or mode 2 by a throw of these buttons right here. Mode 1 is more popular in Europe. Mode 2 is what we use here in the United States primarily. Mode 2 basically means that this is going to be your throttle, and your yaw control is going to be this way. That's going to basically make it spin this way in the air. So it goes up, down, and it spins. And then the other one is going to be your tilt forward, tilt back, and your tilt left and tilt right. So again, it's all pretty intuitive when you get down to it. One of the things that's, I guess, different about this controller is that you also have the ability to toggle your throttle right here, your sensitivity to how much your stick input, you know, gives it a boost. I didn't really find much of a difference. I did see a little bit slowing when I turned it all the way down versus when I turned it all the way up. It comes with beginner, intermediate, and advanced mode. They're basically some different, here, let me turn it on. You can see it's got a nice little digital display. There's intermediate, there's advanced, and there's beginner mode. So you see this oval at the bottom, that's clear, that indicates beginner, intermediate, advanced. So what that does is basically it controls the tilt angle that you get for this. And so a beginner mode, it's going to tilt like this. Intermediate mode, it's going to tilt like this. And experience mode is the same as the intermediate, except when you go over 95% on a tilt, it does a flip in midair. And this actually does flips pretty well. The flips recover very nicely. It also does flips. It's got, you hit this bumper and it'll do flips. It's also got the A key return and the headless mode. One thing I did not like about the controller, I don't like how these things just pop out. Both of these little sticks come out, and I take it this is something they did so they could get it in such a thin box, you know, without poking off. But when I was getting this out of the car one time, the little thing poked out, and I had to get underneath the car and grab it. So I don't really like that. I just wish they would make these not be pull out. So, or have them go in and have you be able to twist it a little bit and have you screw it in place. Maybe that's the compromise, is push it in and screw it in so it won't come out. I enjoyed using this. I think for the price point being offered, it's a great value. I did enjoy the using the app, the Wi-Fi. Everything worked great. It is a free app to download. You just connect to wireless and you open the app and you hit monitor and boom, there's your screen. So it was very easy.